guys, CarTalk number 1. That's experiment. Fucking thing. God damn it. Let's try again. Go out, down here, and it's probably not gonna work, but this is what it is. I'm not gonna cut anything. I'm just gonna leave it that way because that's the funny thing about car talks. Like I guess, right? Because it's the first time I'm doing it. I'll just send it. I didn't think a lot about it. I'm just going the way that I want. So driving a car to me is more than A to B thing. Like, I don't drive cars just to go around and go to work, go to church, see my girlfriend. That's not for me. Like, I do that, right, every day, but it's not the thing that I'm thinking when I'm driving the car. Driving a car for me is more like a therapy. So I have days that I prefer to I said no cut, but I didn't cut anything. I'm still in the same place. For me, what I was just I don't remember what I was saying. Okay, I remember. For me, driving a car is more than a to B thing. It's like my therapy. The moment that I'm alone, that I have anybody together, it's just me in the car. And especially going to work and getting back, or just getting back from my girlfriend's house that is kind of far from my home. So it's moments that I usually drive in more aggressive. That I drive more aggressive, then I drive faster. So it is that moment that I realized that life is just so short, actually. Because when you're driving fast, you realize that life is exactly the way that you're driving. It's you have no precise information about what's going to happen, where you're going exactly. You have to drive the car with your heart. You need to understand that things don't work out the way you think they should work out, because you are driving your car, and if it's raining, for example, you can lose traction. Okay, you can lose traction, but you can lose traction actually. But you can control with steering wheel. So, but life is exactly like that. You have the way you want to go, but life can be challenging, can be hard, can take you out of your comfort zone. So driving for me is like a parallel. It's like my life is here, I'm driving right here. Can happen anything, because you guys know how traffic are, especially here in Brazil where I live. Traffic is just so fucking crazy. Like, people are just maniacs. I think everybody here buys their license, because it's not possible that everybody here drives so badly and so unconscious. They just like 40 kilometers an hour on a 8 kilometers an hour lane. Like, get so mad. I got so mad when things like that happen. Don't want to talk about it, but it's like that. So I'm kind of emotional, because life is going so fast and things don't things aren't really that good. I'm struggling financially, I'm struggling emotionally, and I got in a lot of conflicts lately with coworkers, family. So messed up in general that I get kind of I'm losing my motivation. Like I'm just stuck in a place that I don't understand quietly. So it's so confusing and interesting because I study, I graduate, I'm doing a graduation in accountant, financial actually. It's like the same thing in Brazil. It's not the same thing, but it's the same thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. So it's kind of I was in an off-sea for a lot of time, about 4 or 5 years, only doing sheets in Excel and analyzing invoices. It's that kind of stuff that messes with your head because you're so focused for so much time continuously that your brain just struggle to get back to real life. So that's really messed up. So I decided to take a change in my life to really search for something that motivates me, like, and I was praying for a lot of time for that change, for the opportunity to change, and I was going after the change. I wasn't just praying, I was running around and searching and asking when the opportunity to work at a BMW dealership show up. So here I am working at a dealership, BMW dealership, and I'm still unhappy. Like, you made it, you got your job, like, you are out of the off-season that you don't want to go anymore, and you're still unhappy. So I feel like a terrible person because a lot of friends of mine, a lot of people that I know that like cars, think that my job is a dream job. Like, come on man, you work with cars, you drive BMWs all around, you are every day posting on Instagram that you are driving a new BMW, you take pictures of BMW and you get money for it. So why are you complaining? Why am I complaining? Because money in the end of the day is the most important thing, because money don't bring happiness, but you need money to go to a dinner with your girlfriend, you need money to fix your car, you need money to go on a trip, you need money to get married, you need money to buy a new car, you need money to rent a house, you need money for everything. Like, so I'm in a dream job, making about the same thing that I was getting from the other job, but I'm still stuck, like, financially, and I have a lot of debt, paying debt. Like, the bank's calling me every day. I'm fucked up, actually. So that amount of things, like, if you put everything together, that's the thing that's more annoying, because you work every day, you go after your things, you get yourself fucked up because that's hard, you work hard, you do things that you weren't supposed to do to keep your job because you don't want to lose it, and then you don't pay it out because they don't pay you commission because you're not a seller. You want a BMW genius. that don't get commissions. Like, you can sell a fucking car, you're not gonna get any money. The money goes to the seller. So that's kind of annoying in the long term. 4 months into the fuck it, caiu. Portuguese now. I'm so fucking mad and I'm speaking Portuguese. Yes, that's who I am. You guys can fucking see me. Because, man, I talk a lot of dirty words in English. God damn. I need to stop watching these cars YouTubers that curse a lot. But I was saying, like, I'm so frustrated that I like Evan Shanks, by example. He's a huge YouTuber, automotive YouTuber, but he's unhappy too. He's doing a good life. He has a shop in his house, like a big shop. He has all the Japanese cars, like the famous one. He has the car of my dreams, 4-door R33, the car that I wanted for my whole life. But the thing is, he still has depression. He's still frustrated that the industry doesn't recognize him as a great YouTuber. So I understand him. I feel the frustration. I get what he is thinking. It's hard, bro. It's hard. You have no other reason to tell isn't, because it is. And it's just a weird thing, because you are proud of yourself because you quit your job to go to a job that you want. Like I did. Like, I risk everything for this genius job that I can work all across the world doing the same thing that I do here, but in the same time you are like charging yourself to become better, to find another solution to your problems, to get more money on the internet. You are just putting a lot of pressure in yourself, and that's just not good. You need to understand that life isn't like that. You need to have balance. But tell my fucking brain that, and I give you $1 million, because my brain just don't get it. So hard to my brain to understand that I don't need to be like a millionaire and having 24 years old. Like, I'm too young, bro. I don't need that kind of money. Like, I can have a successful career selling cars, by example, making, I don't know, 100 grand a year. Fuck it. I don't know how much money these guys make here in Brazil, but I think it's probably 100,000 reais, which is our money here. And come on, that's good money. Like 10 years I'm gonna be a millionaire if I don't spend anything. Like, it's a good money, you know? It's a good money, but it's hard. It's very difficult to get that kind of money, and you need to be you have to have a lot of luck, and you need to be, how do I say that? You need to be compromised. That don't quit your job and don't grow, because you're not gonna grow. You're gonna be in the same place for 10 years, because being a supervisor in a dealership is tiring. You get frustrated and you get less payment. So This video is about frustrations. It's about money, or how I don't have a lot of money because I'm broke, really broke. So it's just I'm just spitting words, testing my English, seeing if that's okay. I like that because here in the financial business that I used to work on, you get so frustrated that things don't work out. And the thing is, you have no option besides going forward. Keep that in your mind. That's my advice for today. You have no business going back. Always go forward. Always believe in yourself. Keep looking forward. Keep looking forward. That's the phrase that I want to speak to you guys now. Keep looking forward, because if you look back, you're always gonna feel guilty. You're always gonna feel less than you are, that you really are. So looking forward, that's gonna save you. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking forward. I'm trying to be the better version of myself, and I'm trying to be as positive as I can be, because that's what's matter. Positivity. You need to go forward. Always look forward. That's my advice for today. So thank you guys. Thank you for the video. It's probably gonna reach a few people only, because it's a type of video that don't get a lot of views. Like, I'm just talking shit, actually, just spitting all of crazy things about life and about what you get, what you don't get. But that's it. Thank you guys, and peace.